So, let's go over the facts again, not hearsay, facts. The fact is, the video has Kirsten, Talon, and David and Nolan in the same video. Well, in the same room. They're not. The other two kids are on the sides. They're not in frame. And Nolan is behind me in his room playing, where I can keep an eye on him and do what I'm doing with them. Because they wanted me to record this. David, Talon, and Kirsten asked for that video of that conversation. So, they said, and why I say they is because Talon said it, but Kirsten and David agreed. Look at the morale on their faces. The cops think that they got rid of one of the videos, but they didn't. I have it. And I know which one they took. I even have it marked. So why are they taking videos if they didn't lie? Why are they constructing situations that never took place so they can take my phone? What? And this is John and his flip outs. This is what he does to his grandparents every day. Apparently, he lost something again, and apparently, it's everybody else's fault. But anyway, the kids. Everything they said about the she's gonna manipulate your friends and family, take your reputation. Look at everything from a further back point so you can see everything. She did all that. Even the going on social media to my social media pages, manipulating, stalking, diverting, using an ex-girlfriend that she hates. I mean, she hated that girl just because she was my ex. Yeah. You know, everybody knows how that goes, right? No. The reason why you see three girls banding together is because of the brainwashing of the internet is what they're using. They know what it is. Jazzy doesn't fully understand it, but they do. Apparently, his dog took a dump and he doesn't want to clean it up. He is trying to bully his grandmother into cleaning it up, even though he's capable. And he's too lazy to train the dog. He also doesn't take care of the dog. He does not buy the food. He does not pay for the vet bills. Nothing. He just called her a dumbass whore over a situation that he should be taking care of, which isn't even that hard to do. You pick it up, you clean the spot, you clean your hands, you throw it in the trash outside. It's not that hard. It takes like maybe 5 minutes. But this is the stuff I deal with because of my sister's son. Acts just like her. Just fucking like her. Worse, but just like her. Yeah, this is the shit I had to deal with growing up as a kid. The worst part was she was a girl, so mom would let her get away with everything. And I mean every fucking thing. Yeah, that's why my exes, even though mom knows they're doing stuff wrong, mom won't go against them because they're females and they know it. It's that feminist thing. No, that's the thing women do to make it okay in their mind is they will form a delusional reality and they will believe that reality and they will make everybody else believe that that is the reality and it's not. That's not what happened. That's not the facts. Has nothing to do with it. That's what these girls are doing, including my own mom, because she knows. The kids told her. How do you not know? How can you be a grandparent, have kids crying in your arms saying that they're scared of their mom and nana and the plan that they have for them, and then still act like it's not true after it takes place? Does the internet got people believing that these kids are fortune tellers or something? They're not. You know how they knew? Because they heard their mother and their nana talking about it. Their mother and their nana was using it to scare them. Why? Because they wouldn't be bad for their dad. Why would they do that? Because they were mad at me. Oh, because I was the ex. You know, it's a certain rules for the ex. No, me and Tiff talked about that plenty of times. We weren't going to act like that towards each other. We were going to leave on a good note, whether we agreed with each other or not. She made sure to do actions and put out stories to make it look like it went against that. And yeah, when those stories and stuff got back to me, it pissed me off because they didn't go down like that. She would keep doing back and forth things like that until it blew up so she could say, see, that's what I mean. It didn't happen when she said it did or like it did, but she would continue to manipulate and push and push and push and do things that she knew were going to trigger a situation like that. She knew how I felt about them. She knows how I feel about lying, manipulating, and doing shit like that. And at that time, I have two people to address. One, this group of people or a couple of people that believe what this girl has told her, them. And then I got to address her. So see, now I'm a ping pong ball all because this person was mad and wanted to start bullshit. Yeah, I'm not playing those games. Those are what I get mad about. That situation, the fact that they're trying to put me in that situation. Even after my kids were gone, freshly gone, I'm talking days afterwards, weeks afterwards, this girl has no remorse. She is still playing all those games, leaving my son in the house when he can't even get up and use the bathroom or feed himself. Well, he's of age. He is medically incapable. I have that on record. Nobody cared. He even called me when I was on my way there because she had left him there and said that, is that you? Is that you? I said, what are you talking about? He said, somebody's messing with the door. So I rushed there. All the doors are locked. So David can't get out. He can't even get up to feed himself or go to the bathroom. I mean, he does have a pee jug in case he has to pee, but number two or anything like that, he can't move. Yeah, she didn't give a fuck. She just left him. But all these people, all this mother, she didn't give a fuck. She is the one that knew it was going to happen. I'm the one that picked her up at her house the night that it happened. I was going, like I said, to Route 40. Hide someone. So that's what he's trying to say? Somebody hid his wallet? God, this is bullshit. This is what I mean. This is the same thing Tiffany would do, but and the visuals of it would not be extreme because she knew people wouldn't believe it. And she knew who to go to, who to tell, who not to. Other people, as we were going through our relationship, I guess she started setting them aside as people to help because when me and Jen went to court, well, we were supposed to go to court on the last court date when she was already in Texas, it was settled as general, which means we both have custody. She, they granted her residential, but general means it's basically 50-50. And I take care of Jazz when she's with me. She takes care of Jazz when she's with her. But she also didn't show up to the court date. So it should have been tossed out. So how are you getting rulings and all that when you are supposed to be there? You were subpoenaed as well. Exactly. Because they lie and manipulate so they can get what they want. And how do you think they do that? Oh, I'm too scared to be there. Right. But you're not too scared to run around and mess with your daughter and lie and manipulate, spread all kinds of. I don't have to do anything. You want us to entertain your fucking circus, and I'm just not doing it, buddy. I promise you, I've never taken anything from that boy or anybody else. He does this for multiple reasons to control the house, and he tries to have authority over everything, even though this dude has been like this since he was a kid. Right. The only reason you got a problem with me is because you know I want to beat your ass for attacking my son for no reason. Uh huh. Yeah. See, this is his fear coming out like this because he knows he did wrong. Yeah, he did. He set my son up. And he did it because he hit his brother in the head with a baseball in his hand, you know, being a dick to him. And I told Jaden he needs to stand up for himself or John's going to keep doing that. And I even told John right to his face, I said, I'd love to see you try that with one of my kids. I'd beat your ass. And he did it. He manipulated. Oh, yeah. Later on, everybody forgot about all that, you know. And I thought because my stepdad was back there, everything would be cool. But apparently not. But David and them normally didn't hang out together. That's one reason why. And John sent Pop out to ask me if David could come back and play. And I knew something was up. I knew something was going to happen. Well, I didn't know it 100%, but I had a hunch. And David wanted to go. And I said, buddy, you sure? He said, yeah. I said, all right. So he goes back there, doors open the whole time until David starts puking because something hit him in the top of the head. I take him to the hospital. He's got a concussion from blunt force trauma to the top of the head. Same thing that happened to Jaden. Uh-huh. I flipped the fuck out. Yeah, I even got arrested. Mm-hmm. Just for running my mouth. Telling them that they better do something to that boy or I will. And if they want to fight me over it, we can go to it. And I was talking to my brother and my sister. Yeah, that's where they ran. Then they come back with state boys because they knew I was going to fuck that boy up. Yeah, that's why he's got an attitude. And his grandparents have protected him the whole time. What he doesn't realize is they're not going to be able to protect him forever. And I was going to let it slide when he wrecked the four wheeler, even though it was his own fault, because I felt that was his karma. But he hasn't stopped, and he's gotten worse. And I'm one of his main targets when he runs his mouth or loses something. It's always my fault. I'm always a piece of shit. He's always better than me. When, no, you're not, dude. I don't cheat on people. I don't lie. And I damn sure don't steal. So I'm 1,000 times better than you right there.